so today's video I am going to be talking about season 4 episode 3 of Uta no Prince Sama. I am so freaking happy with this episode. Oh my gosh, those first few seconds in this episode, we got like Tokiya and Otori Eiji just singing at the very beginning, and it was just so beautiful and magical. I was just like in tears of how beautiful it was. Like, oh my gosh. It was honestly like the best way to start the episode. It really was, and I really enjoyed every minute of this episode. I was so sad though when it ended. I was like, really? Like, I want more of Tokiya. And I have to say before I get into talking about this episode is Otori Eiji is such an angel. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love him so much. I really think he's gonna end up being my favorite character from Heavens. I really do. He's just so different from all the other members of Heavens, and he's just such a sweet, innocent boy. He has a pure heart, and that's probably why I really liked his character overall. But it's a little bit too soon to tell that he's gonna be my favorite character from Heavens, but so far, he's my favorite. Going into this episode, it's just basically the main focus is on Tokiya. Tokiya, at the very beginning of this episode, we see him, he's kind of frustrated. We don't really know why, but something is on his mind, and that's what we're trying to figure out in this episode. And later on in this episode, we see what the thing that was troubling him, and that was just him seeing the big gap between Starish and Heavens and Quartet Night. He saw how much they needed to improve and how much potential Heavens and Quartet Night have. He realized that they needed to step up their game if they were going to be on equal terms with the other two. And when Tokiya tells the boys from Starish, you know, hey, they did turn to recruit me, and honestly, if things go the way that they are now, I will consider transferring. And that just kind of shocked me, because I was like, Tokiya, what are you saying? But at the same time, I'm like, okay, this is Tokiya. He likes to get straight to the point, whether it's like harsh. He doesn't like to sugarcoat things. So, you know, it sounded really harsh, but we could really understand what he was saying. I could really see and understand Tokiya's frustration. And he wouldn't be who he is if it wasn't for the members of Starish. So he sees that, and he knows that very well. Especially when he just starts talking about each of the members individually and tells them, you know, everything that they bring to the table. So that just tells you how much Tokiya really appreciates each of the members and how much he loves them and how much he really appreciates being part of the group. Working on this duet made Tokiya realize just how much Starish needs to improve to get to the point where Heavens and Quartet Night is. The way that Tokiya said things made the boys realize, you know, what Tokiya was really going through, what he was thinking, and, you know, how frustrated he must have felt. I feel like all this really kind of helped spark something in each of the members of Starish, just to help them, you know, improve and, you know, ask themselves, what else can we do to improve ourselves? And how are we gonna do this? Where are we gonna go from here? And on top of that, this whole duet with Tokiya and Otori Eiji, oh my gosh. Honestly, they could have picked a better match for Tokiya. They were just in perfect sync, and they just meshed together so well and just blended perfectly, honestly. Like, those two are just actual angels, and I absolutely love these two, and I love the duet. Oh my gosh, at the very end of their beautiful, beautiful duet. What I really, really loved about this episode is when the boys just come looking for Tokiya, and that scenery just reminded me, you know, of season 1. Like, I got some season 1 feels just looking at that. I was like, man, this feels so familiar, so nostalgic, because it really did remind you and give you that feeling from back from season 1. And I don't know if that was just me, but yeah, I really, really felt that way with that little scene. Just seeing that reminded me how much Tokiya has changed as a character and how much he's improved, and it's just such a nice thing to see. And yeah, that is pretty much everything I really have to say for this episode. I really, really enjoyed it so much, but maybe I'm just saying that because I absolutely love Tokiya. And yeah, I believe the next duet is Sho, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but yeah, I'm really excited for the next duet, and I can't wait to hear it. And yeah, that is everything I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!